Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Matvey who lived with his parents in a cramped two-room apartment. But after saving enough money, the family moved into a spacious three-bedroom flat. Matvey was particularly excited about this new living arrangement since it meant having his very own room, something he had never had before. He shared this space with his family, but secretly cherished every moment spent alone in his private sanctuary. In their new home, there was a sports complex located nearby, which Matvey joined eagerly due to his passion for weightlifting. However, membership fees were quite steep, making frequent visits challenging for the young athlete. Nevertheless, he couldn't resist the allure of high-quality equipment and continued to attend training sessions whenever possible. One fateful evening, as Matvey sat engrossed in his college homework, he accidentally knocked over his penholder, causing the ruler inside to roll under the bed. In search of the errant item, he discovered a ventilation shaft behind the wallpaper. Curiosity piqued, Matvey fetched a rope and began descending into the depths of the shaft, illuminating his path with a flashlight. Before long, he found himself standing in the dimly lit corridors of the sports complex. The hour was late, and the facility had already closed hours ago. Delighted by this unexpected discovery, Matvey took advantage of the empty gymnasium and worked out tirelessly on various machines without interruption from others. His parents remained blissfully unaware of these clandestine nighttime excursions, as they rarely checked on him during those hours. A week later, Matvey even managed to sneak into the sports complex during work hours, hoping to learn if anyone else noticed anything unusual. To his relief, everyone denied any knowledge of strange occurrences. Feeling emboldened, he continued his nocturnal adventures, growing increasingly confident in his ability to keep his secret hidden. 10 minutes later, a powerful cough echoed throughout the room. Frightened by this sound, which terrified him even more than the clock ticking, Semyon's heart pounded harder. Rationalization failed to calm him down. Convinced that he would never sleep, he reached for his phone, which had been lying on the bedside table since earlier. As he felt around for the device, Semyon accidentally knocked it off the table, causing it to crash onto the floor. Startled, he groped for the fallen phone in the darkness. Unable to locate it, he turned on the bedroom light. Disappointment set in as he searched unsuccessfully for the missing device. The sound of the clock stopped. The vibrating phone on the floor signaled an incoming call. Semyon hesitated before deciding to ignore it. With a sense of unease, he returned to his previous attempts to fall asleep. He woke up sometime after lunch the next day, picked up the fallen phone, and saw one missed call from an unknown number. Curiosity got the better of him despite the fear he experienced during the previous night. However, Semyon ultimately chose not to investigate further. All he cared about now was checking the clock. Upon entering the kitchen, Semyon removed the clock from the wall and laid it on the couch to change the batteries. As soon as he opened the back cover, everything went black, and he collapsed unconscious. Semyon woke up again in the middle of the night, lying on his bed. The phone on the floor buzzed with activity. His heart raced once more. Despite his fear, Semyon made the decision to answer the unknown caller. "Do not touch the clocks," a mechanical voice warned on the other end of the line. It was already too late. Semyon's eyes rolled back, and his heart beat furiously. The following day, Semyon's loved ones grew concerned upon discovering him lifeless in his apartment. Upon arriving at the scene, they noticed that his gaze was fixed on a spot on the ceiling. From the kitchen, the sound of the clock ticking could be heard. If you enjoyed reading my retell of Semyon's eerie encounter, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging stories. Your support helps me continue creating content for you to enjoy. Feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I always appreciate hearing from my readers. Let's keep the conversation going. Despite the growing anxiety, I couldn't help but feel drawn back to the park. There was something about the enigma surrounding the woman and her children that called to me. fueling my desire to uncover the truth. I spent countless hours poring over old records and documents related to past cases of missing children, hoping to find a connection between them and the woman I had encountered. My research led me to a startling discovery. Over the years, numerous reports of children going missing around our town had surfaced, yet no solid leads had ever been pursued. Each investigation had ended in dead ends and false trails, leaving families devastated and communities heartbroken. Could this woman be responsible? Was she the key to solving the mystery that had haunted our town for so long? Determined to find answers, I approached the local law enforcement with my findings. Together, we launched a full investigation into the woman and her background. Through diligent work and tireless dedication, we slowly pieced together the puzzle, revealing a tangled web of deceit and manipulation. It turned out that the woman was indeed a serial kidnapper, preying on vulnerable families and stealing their children. She had built a network of accomplices, using various aliases and disguises to blend seamlessly into society. Her twisted motives remained unclear, but one thing was certain. She had caused immeasurable pain and suffering to countless innocent lives.